А чё Кева? А це посилання, що в тебе закріплене, що ти мені скидав. Воно з Дискорда не дійсне? Я зараз телегу зайшов, тут ти прикріплював себе. Особисто, да. Потрібно. Я зараз в телегу зайшов, я хочу скопіювати і ставити на YouTube. Ні, я на тобі. Так. Ага, бачу. Так. А, запросити на сервер бачу. Копіюю. Все. Вона кожні 30 днів не буде. А, Макс, дивіться, я ж заходив до тебе на цей ютуб стрім. І ти писав цього. Зайти до... Чи ми спілкуємося з тренером, да? Зараз, Толя, секунду. І що, чи ми спілкуємося з тренером, ми не спілкуємося, а якщо пишеш, хочу зайти, щоб він мені допоміг, це гей. Ну, я сумніваюся, що... І що, допоміг? А він... Це не знаю. Мені навіть не цікаво. Ага. Ну да. А хто це б'ється? Таня, Ванди, що це ти з кимось граєш? А, от, ну нормально, я включив, дивлюся. Давайте, то я наступний з кимось зіграю, поки час. Пацики. Санюк, здався, да? А ти за Фюрі був? Йоу-палки. Знов ці валдери. І знов жовтий пінг. Та що це таке, блин? Інтернет сьогодні хреновий. Да. Перестав.
Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent? This fight's not over yet. You gotta go back out there and win this round. Great round, now relax. Back.
Да. Та скинь у чат та й не парся. Да. Так зайди на цей, подивися на трансляцію. Не переключив мову.
Come on, you're better than that. Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on. You're way better than that guy. You've let him... Let's fight.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
В чаті? Я повидаляю їх. Ну да.
Switch stance. That's it. What you do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
Та це понятно, але все одно нам, ну, мені на таке дивиться.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
And again, he leans forward, bring it up. Pick up the uppercut.
Ой, хорош.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
Ні, це походу Макса, да.
Listen, you've switched up. What do you do? Get your mind back, get your focus back, get the jab back. Just box him, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Go back out. Do your business.
Та як я її не добив? Ну да. Таксисти.
All right, now you're switching off. I need to go back out there. I need you to
Та
repeat
ну
this
ти
round.
що?
Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back. Just box him.
Да.
No, don't load up, don't try and blow his head off. Come on.
Хорош, добив цей раз. Що ти ви, вже скільки боїв граю на одній Валтери.
1, 2, 3,
Да.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Блін, ну мені за Алі подобається грати. Він самий, походу, потужний в тяжах. Да, в нього там і швидкість, і удари мощні. О, фура, да. Це точно. Непростий, непростий. Згоден, да. Да. Да, в нього самий більший розмах рук.
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat battery like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different time. Energies, flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different time. Energies, flows, vibes. They couldn't top this.
О, Мухаммед Алі, да? Проти старого Алі.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater,
Oh,
and here we
первый бій
go,
без
ladies and
пір.
gentlemen.
That's it.
I'm Todd Grisham.
Один
Alongside me is
ситуації.
Johnny Nelson.
Hi Todd, nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And first up, we have Muhammad Ali. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach. And they'll be facing Muhammad Ali, weighed in at 210. And yes, he is the greatest. Muhammad Ali, here comes the brand new world heavyweight champion, just of course famously knocked out Sonny.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
А зайди, дивись, бачиш табличка Толя, де його, і нажми на нього, там три... ну да, це стиль бою. Там три крапочки нажми і там гучність гравця. Не гравця, а користувача.
Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing in this
Да,
corner,
там есть такие.
undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16
Будемо потроху розбиратися в
wins by
Дискорді.
way of knockout.
Хто щось
The
нове
renowned US
почув,
Olympic gold
сказав,
medalist
підсказав.
and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, the Louisville.
Та я про нього давно знав. У мене там пацани ж ці в танки рубають, і там у нас теж група була.
So much hype surrounding
Ще до
this
того, як
big
я
matchup.
почав
Can't wait to see what
стрім.
goes down when the opening bell rings.
Про цього. Я про нього давно чув. Але ну, ми там збиралися теж, там танки рубаємо.
Capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And there's the bell for round one. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster.
А
These two
зашифрований.
were made for each other. Well done with that counter shot. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just missed with that jab. Has to be careful for that
ты
receipt.
задрал.
It's always coming. Good counter punch.
Фіксуйся, що таке? Фіга нема.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Right, let's go out then. Get your boxing back. Great round. Now
Хорош,
relax,
по
relax.
корпусу нащелкал.
Here we go for round two. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punching. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
As a flat-footed fight, if you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back
Та
foot.
ти подиви.
Pressure.
How about that time counter shot? Can't land the jab there. Is this the beginning
Але
of the
я
end
так і
for
знав.
Muhammad Ali? Disaster averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Perfect counter shot. There's a counter shot.
Та щас уже я дограю.
There's the uppercut, but misses. That counter shot lands. variety. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Та ти що?
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every...
There's the bell for round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back.
Тут третій, там другий. Ну.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Пофіксуйся ти, йолки-палки.
He scores with the counter. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
Can't land that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here.
Тейлор, Кеті Тейлор, чи як?
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see more jabs. Beautiful counter punch. Catch and shoot. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means.
Алло, да
But they
зараз
will
готуй.
when they hit.
Хорош.
You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Айфон? В мене дружина.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination.
Скільки ти хочеш?
Maximum respect.
Ой, блядь, нема таких грошей.
That uppercut can't get through. They exchange
Ну
punches.
скинеш мені. Ні-ні-ні-ні, який улип.
Around, and he is looking really
Мене
sharp.
дружина хотіла.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to...
Саньок, залиш, я в тебе заберу, ну, не зразу, ось, о, трохи попрацюю, недільки 2-3, та і... Бо в мене, да, але я вже забронював, просто я знаю, що в мене дружина хотіла. Ну це не перший, це другий, да? Хорошо, бо в мене дружини 7 числа день народження. Вона там, правда, інший подарок захотіла. Але підзароблю так ще додатково, коротше.
They're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter. Stamina is off the charts. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Swing and a miss. Big shot.
Ай, блін.
Goes Ali. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
Дякую. Він підійде зараз, десь підійшов.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Ali in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly... This is the beginning of round 6. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Insane action. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
A little bit back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight.
Ой, який же ж фінга немає на так удар запізнення прилетів.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
А все таке саме, граю, блін, а вже 3-ю годину така. А на червоному взагалі биться нереально. Да.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory.
settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go.
Короче, пацики, я вас чекаю. Я вже дограв. Ні, грайте. Я якраз зараз відлучуся на пару хвилин. Я виключив. А де ж ти взяв? Іменно таку? Ой-ой-ой. Так, кросс-платформу включу. Давайте, я лобі створив, заходьте, дивіться. А YouTube можешь включить, Илья? Тяжами будем биться? Як сказати? А? Завтра даю. А я не знаю. Я знаю, я знаю. Це що, я вже перевіряв, я вже її носив. Хто це? Саньок, нажимаєш готов? Ну, жаліть не будемо, а любить, може, будемо.
Welcome into the W. This is my. Here comes Riddick Bowe, the Big Daddy from.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
Я тобі хоч раз
Not too
піддавався.
many seats to be had in this arena. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. The courage on display here is incredible. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Perfect counter shot. Catch and shoot.
Ой-ой-ой.
Misses with the left uppercut. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. It's bombs away. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judge.
Ото. Ну, він відійшов.
Just taking a big breath, and here we go
Січку
again.
мені вже
That
зробив
last
в
round
першому
was
раунді.
huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. The perfect counter lands. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement with left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
That counter punch caught him clean. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly
Зараз і
matched.
розницю.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect
Да,
both of them.
це не тяжко.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. Let's get it started in round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can't land the jab there. Nice counter. I don't think it's going to be a box. Did you see that?
Опять
If there's anyone
нарвался.
that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He misses with that jab. Big Daddy
О-хо-хо-хо! Я ждав цього.
But no one's chin standing up to that shot.
I've got to see that again.
А перед цим комбінація з 4 ударів там було. Не-не-не, піднімайся.
So they'll make it up and this fight continues.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again?
Final 10 seconds here and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them.
Ні, Макс, бийся. Я це граю на... Мені попадаються чуваки з платини, і вони дивлять щось або Американ, або Sugar Ray Robinson. Це стандарт.
There's the bell to start round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head through.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. How about that time counter shot? These two were made for each other. There's a counter shot.
Ой, небезпечно було.
Power here. Nice counter shot. Shot lands. Didn't land that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. powerful counter shot. Good counter punching. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one. Time for the 5th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Good counter punch. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Pretty close fight here. Hold that thought! And the big fella stumbling backwards. And Big Daddy goes down. Let's watch that again and replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two.
О, я тобі січку теж зробив. Тільки помітив. Та ти мені ж у першому раунді клепанув. Ну я тобі скажу, Рідіка був, блін, треба боятися, бо тут одна плюха і можеш.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here.
А я так і хотів, а!
One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
І тобі, Сонюк, дякую. Макс, що ми граємо?
People would have predicted it.
О, побитий. Шорти в крові.
Right there. That, you say it. Night, night.
Санюк, зіграємо в бандус? Давай, давай. Ага, тобі теж. Можеш зіграти кимось іншим? Хорошо. Алло. А, там щось теж не точно, це такі типу слухи, але ну, там такі 3 претендента вже, які назвали, які, з якими він буде. Не факт, да. Його тільки ногами треба бити, Деня, руками вже не можна трогати. Саньок, ти вибираєш боксера? А, я понял, та? Блін, я понял. Сейчас. Я не чув даже. В ринг виходь та й бийся, чуєш, блін. А, я так і знав, Саньок. Я понял. Чуєш, а в тебе ж теж є молодий Алі? Є, я понял. Погнав. Кажи, Толь, кажи, бо ми перебили тут. Да, я ці вихідні попрацюю та й будемо бачити. Да.
Welcome to the WBC. Muhammad Ali, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In
Чуєш, це ти за 2 раунда тільки виробив, а він всі 8.
The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. He missed with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. These punches coming from every angle. Counter punch caught him clean. Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all.
А ладно, так стояв близько. Не фіксанувся.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punching. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this time, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Ломаченко.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Tried to score with a jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Ясенько вандиш.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Nice punch. What a punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? That counter shot lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You know that bell was sweet music to his ear. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Да,
This is one of those situations.
тільки на
you
ютубі,
just
якщо
don't
хтось
have to
сказав.
get out there again.
Та
Be
ладно.
smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Він відійшов, лоток
He
собі
wasn't
там
ready for that
ніжив.
counterpunch. They exchange punches. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Good counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab just missed with the left hand. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to... Here we go to the fourth round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. He threw a punch and just got countered. Punch, counter punch. There's a counter shot.
Та, блядь, ну які фантоми, ви знущаєтесь?
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throws the jab and doesn't score. The perfect counter lands. Nobody home with that hook. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy he's got? Back into the fray here in round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Straight right just misses. And he scores with the counter. No rest for the weary. Beautiful counter shot. Big pull right there.
Ой-ой-ой,
This fight
получил.
is over.
It's over! Та
Look
ладно.
at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
A shot from the guts took him out.
Та... Я просто почув, вони, знаєш, бо коли я граю, мене відправляють, він типа коментатор каже «It's over». Блін, ну дякую, Сонюк. А вигравав 3 раунди. Ну да. Ну це Алі. Хер його знає. Як воно працює взагалі? Ну, ти бачив аперкот в корпус і зразу силовий в голову. Це не звичайний був аперкот, це вже силовий був. Хоча, якщо ти кажеш, стаміна була, я не знаю, як воно працює. Макс, граємо? Саньок, дякую за бій. Вибач, конечно, що так вийшло. Ладно, я почекаю, ще один бій зіграємо з тобою, і я стрім виключу і з вами поспілкуюсь, тут подивлюсь, як ви граєте. Бо я і так, блін, довго сиджу граю. Включу, хай поки комп'ютер тут поб'ється. Оп, так. Я знаю.
My castle of sand, waiting on the battle, so a handle all in my hand. The war force is more to with my demand. More important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should have put it towards some plans. One of forest got a water.
Який раунд тебе, Макс? Ой, блін. Що ти так тупо? Давай, ладно, почекаємо.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
Time for our tale of the tape. And getting ready to fight here, Alexander Usyk, 6'3" and 198-centimeter reach. And he'll be going up against Vitaly Klitschko, 6'7" tall and 248 pounds.
If you're going to give away so much weight, you've got to depend on speed, because if you miss, it hurts from a bigger fighter.
Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. Vitaly Klitschko. Here comes one of the greatest fighters ever to come out of Ukraine. Talk about an intimidating specimen.
Weight-wise, it's going to be a teller, because when you get hit with those shots, it's going to hurt and we're going to feel it.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Kyiv, Ukraine, with 41 knockouts in his 45 career wins, here is the hard-hitting, 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly Klitschko.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. A perfect counter shot. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's all, and down goes Alexander Usyk. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
That's lights out right there.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Straight right just misses. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Breathe, just get, okay.
You let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
I'm in already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking.
No, you're better than that. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Go back. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing?
Just don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out.
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise,
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Right there, the jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss it. Great.
On to the second round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he misses with that straight left. Good counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. How about that time counter shot? Misses with the straight left. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
Так, друзі, буду закінчувати стрім, так що всім дякую, хто був на стрімі, дивився. Всім гарного вечора, тихої ночі, всім пока і до зустрічі.